guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm sure from the title of the video you were able to figure out what the video is going to be about, but if you didn't see it and you just kind of randomly clicked on it for whatever reason, I'm doing phone interview do's and don'ts as well as my own application process, because when I was applying and going through the interview process, I watched a lot of these videos, and I still kind of do, because you always learn new things from everyone and they're really helpful. First, I want to start out with a shirt because my friend Haley found it for me at Value Village one day. I like screamed in the middle of Value Village. I didn't know what to do. I was so excited, but it's Haunted Mansion. I'm sure you can tell that. But on the back, it just says, beware of hitchhiking ghosts. So you're not going to turn around, but you know, I love Haunted Mansion and I love Value Village. So it worked out really well and I got really excited. I think it was like $2, but that's besides the point. I'm really excited about it. So my application process started on September 26th of 2015. I was a freshman in college and I had been in class for 2 days when I had applied because I knew about the college program and I knew I wanted to do it, and from my understanding you had to physically be in class, not just enrolled and like registered for classes. You had to actually be in class. I don't think that's the way that it is, but that's what I thought, but I'm dumb. So I submitted my application on September 26th. I had immediately gotten the email about a web-based interview. I did the web-based interview 2 days later, and then I did my phone interview on October 1st. 8 days later, I got accepted on October 9th. So it was really awesome. I didn't have to wait, and I was so lucky about that, because I know that there were a ton of people who had to wait like months and they were put in like submission or they just weren't hearing anything. And I did not expect to hear back that fast. So I was just checking my email just because I check my email, and I had seen the email from Disney saying congratulations, and I just started crying because I was like, it's been 8 days. Like, how did, I don't know. I was so excited. I'm pretty sure what helped me out and what could help you guys out potentially, I speak German. So basically, if you're able to speak another language, that's something Disney is like super looking into, because they want people to help guests from different cultures be able to help, or like be able to have help to experience the parks. Yeah, so if you speak another language, that can really potentially help you. I was also a Girl Scout for 12 years. Go Girl Scouts. I did a lot of community service. I did a lot of babysitting. I had never had a job before, so that kind of really scared me that I went straight from having no job straight to working at Disney World, because it's like spring break, that's when I'm working. So it was really hectic my first few weeks at Disney, and then it went back down into like calmer seasons and then right back into peak season in like late May, I think. But yeah, so let's get started with the do's and don'ts. So we're going to start with don'ts, because do's are always more fun. So don't over prepare. I have this binder here of notes and questions that I had prepared myself for my phone interview, because I was so nervous. I literally, like, this is just one of the pages. Like, this is just one of the pages. I'll just talk about this. This is my, like, arrival itinerary. Oh, this is my safety in motion. This is from Welcome to Operations. That's so exciting. Oh. This was my thing from leaving school, my checkout slip. And then this is when I went to character auditions on accident. So that was really fun. So this one's, why do you want to work for Disney? Pros and cons about yourself. How can Disney benefit from you? And it's just literally page after page after page after page of just questions. And like, I didn't know what I was doing, and I over prepared, and I really psyched myself out, because when she asked questions that I hadn't rehearsed, I didn't know what to do, because I was so just like, oh crap, like I don't know this. And it was just, it really freaked me out. But on the flip side of that, don't not prepare. Like, don't not study. Studying definitely helped. I studied these pages every day until my interview. All day, every day. I mean, granted it was like 3 days, but still it was just like I was constantly doing it. I didn't want to tell my parents when my phone interview was because I didn't want them to like freak out and call me like during my interview, like when they thought it would be over but it wasn't actually over. I was so nervous. So I just had them call me and ask me these questions and then tell me how they sounded, because both my parents with their jobs, they are in charge of hiring people, so they know like what to look for, and so I wanted them to tell me if I sounded good. It was really freaky. It ended up being super easy, so prepare but also don't over prepare. Don't say I don't know a million times. Like, don't say it more than twice. I know I definitely said it a couple times because they said like, what experience do you have with this? And I didn't have any experience with that because I had never had a job before. I was able to relate to a lot of stuff because I had worked in a daycare at my school, and so like working with chemicals I had, working with kids I had, preparing food I had, and so it was just like those sorts of things, but then there were like other things that they'd ask. I can't think of any off the top of my head. That I didn't know what to do. So don't say I don't know a million times, but if you don't know, tell them that and they'll understand. Don't lie. Disney will know when you're lying. Trust me, okay? They're gonna know when you lie. It's just, they have their ways. They're Disney. When I did my interview, I didn't lie a single time. On the web-based interview, it's set to confuse you so that if you lie, they're gonna catch it. Be yourself. Don't lie. Don't do it. Like, they're gonna know. I promise. And now we're gonna switch to do's, because we're gonna do some do's. Yeah, I don't know, I'm sorry. The first do is smile, because they're gonna be able to tell a difference when you're talking like this and you have your phone. They're gonna know the difference between this and this. They're gonna know that you're smiling, they're gonna know that you're interested, that you're really just into it, you know? They're gonna know, I promise. Another do is remember their name. My interview's name was Christy. She was awesome. She was so sweet. She was mad at me for not putting Girl Scouts on my like previous work history because I didn't know how to put Girl Scouts as previous work history when like it was a club I was in for like 12 years. Or an organization, it's not a club. But yeah, so she and I had a long discussion about that. She asked me, I want to say she said that her daughter was joining the Daisies, which is like the first little step in Girl Scouts, and she wanted like my advice on how to get her daughter like more comfortable, because I've always been a very socially awkward person, and she wanted her daughter to be like adventurous and go out there and do stuff, and so I kind of like gave her little tips and stuff, and that was really fun. So like also try to find common ground with them because it's gonna be fun. Another one was be ready 15 to 20 minutes before your call time. My call time was 5:30. Yeah, my call time was at 5:30. They called me at 5:15 or 5:17, like in that little time frame. So I was like, oh my gosh. Luckily I was over prepared and I locked myself in a closet in my friend's dorm hall because my dorm hall never has reception. Like, it's a big cement building, so I never had reception. So I went to my friend's dorm hall, sat in one of their like office closety thingies, and I like put a sign on the door and it said don't interrupt, and then I had like Pascal and Sully and probably Scrump because that's just what I do. I have these right here because I was too lazy to make my bed and I just throw all my stuffed animals on the floor because I'm a human. But I had them like all with me. I had headphones to have my phone on my desk so that it wasn't getting greasy. I had papers taped to the wall. I had papers on my desk. I was ready, over prepared, but ready 15 to 20 minutes before they called me. So that was really nice. That was a tip I learned from a YouTube video, so that really helped. My last do is ask questions at the end. I did have a page about this, believe it or not, and it was like what to ask the interviewer, because I've heard a lot of people don't ask questions, and I think it's really important that you do ask questions because you are learning and then you're also showing them that you're willing to learn. So I had asked my interviewer when she did the college program, if she had done the college program. She had, so it was, yeah, I confused myself there. but I asked her if she had done the college program and how she got interested in the company, how long she had been with them, what sorts of things she studied in college to be able to get her this job as a recruiter. Because if you don't know this about me, I would love to become a Disney like recruiter, working casting. That's like my dream right now. But yeah, so I kind of like asked her those sorts of things. And my last do, I totally lied, I'm sorry, because I wrote it in here. Thank them at the end of your interview. That's going along with like remembering their name. You're gonna just try to remember their name and say like, thank you, Christy, I had a great time talking to you, thank you for your time. Thank them for being friendly. Just do all that stuff because it's really going to show them that you're interested and that you're confident in yourself. Yeah, but like literally this is all the paper that I used for like asking myself questions. Here's my drug test. Isn't that fun? I just thought it was fun. Dorms. You have successfully signed up for housing. Community codes. Just all these different things. It was really funny to like look through when I had come home because it was like I didn't need to prepare as much as I did. It was just like I freaked myself out. So don't freak yourself out. It's going to be great, I promise. Be yourself, have fun. Don't psych yourself out. Don't over prepare. Don't do what I did and make a freaking binder. Oh, but here's my certificate of completion. How exciting, right? You can't really see it. It's my Pinocchio sticker. You get stickers randomly throughout the parks a lot. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you have questions or like something that you want to ask me about the interview process or anything in general, you can leave me a comment. My mom just screamed at me to come down for dinner. But thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you real soon. Bye!